Hey everybody, welcome to Human Landmines, a show where me and Steven talk about all the anal fissures of the internet and why humanity's so fascinating, terrible, and mystifying all at the same time. And this week, we have a story that we want to talk about. We read about it on Elite Daily. Um, it's about this 19-year-old girl. She's a student in China, and her name is Ju Peng. She's an extremely beautiful woman who posted an ad to a social media website. She wants to travel all throughout China, and in every different city she goes to, she wants a rich, under 30, taller than 1.75 meters, temporary boyfriend to pay for her to get there, to let her sleep in their bed, and to pay for all the shit she does when she's there in each city across China. And in return, they will get a whole night with her, her undivided attention, and a chance to show themselves off in the company of a truly beautiful girl.
I mean, it's the new sharing economy that we have. People, there's apps for like if you wanna ride from Charleston to Charleston, West Virginia, there's like an app where you can see like a ride share. There's Airbnb. There's a new app where you can like borrow somebody's lawnmower.
Really?
This is just like I think an extension of the life that people are getting used to. And her way of expressing it was, I will bang you for a place to stay. In its simplest form, right?
Yeah,
Like, that's
but
what she's saying.
it's not just like she's rolling. You like pick her up from the train station, take her home, bang her, and then you take her back the next day. You have to like pay for all of her accommodations, and
Yeah, she's seeing how far she can go.
yeah, but in her defense, she is like really, really beautiful. She's like
Yeah.
she's like one of those people that like anybody on the planet is gonna say, like, even if she's not your type, you'd find
Yeah.
attractive.
I actually just had a small panic that Elite Daily was one of the fake sites, but I think we've checked that before, and I just checked it, and so this actually is real. I had a little moment there where I was like, shit, is this fake? Because there's those fake fucking news sites now throwing us off with stuff like this, but this appears to be real.
Yeah, well, even if it's not real, maybe us talking about it will make somebody do it.
No, it looks like it's real, and you're right. Even if that one wasn't real, someone's probably done that. You remember
Yeah.
one of the first one of these, Paul? There was a girl who was gonna sell her virginity to go to college on eBay. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
she was the pioneer of doing all this. I think that it got up over $1 million. Her like eBay.
Her
All I'm
eBay
saying
virginity.
is that people value banging attractive people really highly. So I think this girl will have no problem finding a guy to wine and dine her and bang her and put her up for the night.
Yeah, I wish all my house guests in Charleston did this. It'd be so much. It would like eliminate so much of just the unknown.
Like if the dudes would come over and be like, "Hey, Paul, I'm gonna crash here tonight, but I'll definitely like give you HJ before bed." You'd be like, "All right."
Yeah, or like, the dudes were like, "All right, bro, here's a 18 pack of Coors Light, and we're gonna go to the strip club." I'd be like, "Okay,
Yeah.
cool, yeah." And then if all the girls were like, "Hey, you're gonna take me out to the Kickin' Chicken, and then you're gonna pork me out later." I'd be like, all right, cool.
I mean, it seems so natural, man. We've talked about how prostitution should be legal more than once on this show, but
Yeah.
it just seems like
Is it
so
prostitution?
normal. Well, indirectly, it's bartering. Yes, sex for something. Yeah.
But isn't that what everybody does every day of their lives?
Yes, that's why it's so dumb that we just outlaw the direct version of money for sex. I don't know. There's a Doug Stanhope, one of my favorite comedians, has a joke where he he talks about how he's banged a lot of hookers. But he just basically makes the argument that that's way morally better than the guy at the end of the bar at last call lying just to try to get laid as hard as he can, making up every story in the book to get the last girl there. He's like, isn't it a little better to just give money for the sex instead of going through this bullshit charade?
Yeah,
I think it is.
I think it is too.
Yeah. Would you ever bang a hooker?
No. No, I would. I mean, who knows? Who knows where I'll be in 5 years? Yeah. But I don't think I would. I'm not like a big strip club guy either. Some of my friends like go in there and start going hog. Yeah. I'm like not really that bro. I'm like, you know, I do tip the girls. I'm like my roommate Buck, who has terrible strip club etiquette.
Oh God. Former guest.
Yeah. The only episode we had to take off the internet.
That's true. His episode is actually censored, so never mind. Don't go look for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, from everyone here at Human Landmines, we wish, what's her name? Ju Peng. Yeah. We wish Ju Peng well, and I think she's got a bright future.
Yeah, and Ju Peng, if you ever want to see the United States of America,
we can send you across the country.
Yeah,
similar
you
barter
can
agreement.
Hang out with a bunch of under 30 non-millionaires. Under 30 or maybe possibly exactly 30 or maybe a couple years older than 30. You got a lot of buddies who we can just shoot you around. You ever been to Omaha? We got you, boo.
Poor Ju Peng.
No, I wonder if like these like, cause no, this is just a little segue. Okay. I wonder if she's having sex with like the people who are the worst at sex in the world, cause they're like some super nerdy tech guy who invented the Chinese Facebook when he was like 7. Yeah. And so he's like 24, and all he's done is play like virtual reality games his whole life and stuff. Yeah. What if she's just like not really getting banged? Maybe poor people bang people better because they got more to bang for.
That's why when people have like big ass trucks or whatever, they're like, oh, they're compensating for something, or like people are really rich. It's true. Or like how people, meatheads who work out really hard, you assume they have small penises, and I don't know.
Because like, I feel like you want to get banged by a really poor person to know what the true limits of sex is.
Paul and I are actually announcing our Bang Poor People Across America tour that we're going to do. We're going to find someone in the bottom 5% of the economic bracket in every state. We're going to travel through.
We're going to try to Ju Peng his ass out to people.
Yeah. Peace, bitches.
Peace. Crack that bottle, we're gonna take a trip on the information superhighway. Gonna jug a few